Good evening. The San Dimas City Council and Successor Agency meeting will come to order. If you would please rise for the flag salute. Your right hand over your heart. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Thank you. Tonight, we will be issuing a proclamation to the House of Ruth. Madam City Clerk, would you read the proclamation, please?
Domestic Violence Awareness Month. Whereas domestic violence is a public health problem that affects people of all gender, age, race, ethnicity, sexual orientation, ability, status, religion, or citizenship status, and whereas national statistics indicate that 1 in 4 women, 1 in 7 men, and 1 in 3 teens will be victims of domestic violence in their lifetime. Since 1977, House of Ruth has provided life-saving domestic violence services and preventative community outreach to survivors of domestic violence and their families in Los Angeles, San Bernardino, and surrounding counties, and as a leader among domestic violence agencies in the state of California. Whereas throughout the 2022 fiscal year, House of Ruth served 884 individuals throughout all outreach programs, including counseling, support groups, psychoeducational classes, legal advocacy, case management, and basic needs support, reached over 4,000 adults and teens through community prevention and education, provided 165 adults and children emergency and transitional shelter, and answered over 1,600 hotline calls. Whereas House of Ruth's vision to end domestic violence and promote healthy relationships, increased education and intervention efforts will improve public awareness of the severity of domestic violence, help to prevent violence, and reduce the related costs to society. Now, therefore, I, Mayor Emmett G. Bader, Mayor Pro Tem John Ebner, Council Members Eric Nakano, Ryan Aviana, and Eric Weber, hereby proclaim the month of October as Domestic Violence Awareness Month in the city of San Dimas.
Rhonda Beltran. Would you like to say a few words there, Rhonda?
Sure.
Most of the people in the community know you.
Hi, thank you so much, Mayor, City Council. Thank you for having me and recognizing House of Ruth during Domestic Violence Awareness Month. House of Ruth is celebrating its 45th anniversary this year. And with that, next week on October 20th, we will be hosting our candlelight vigil, where we'll be honoring over 100 individuals that have passed away due to, sorry, I get emotional when I talk about it, due to domestic violence in San Bernardino and LA County. So I'd like to invite all of you to come out. It again is October 20th. It's at our main campus, outreach office at 599 North Main Street. It starts at 6 o'clock. It'll only be a couple hours, but it'd be a great way for all of you to see House of Ruth and visit and see the services that we offer your community on a daily basis. And thank you again for recognizing House of Ruth today. Thank you.
Rhonda's been a long-time participant in this community. Even though the House of Ruth is located over in Pomona, the reality is, with representatives like Rhonda, who's been around the city for a long time, a lot longer than I. Oh wait, I'm old. No, you're old. Reality is, our community has known her. She's grown with us. We've grown with her, and I want to thank you very much for making us aware of this.
Thank you.
The next proclamation is on a great honor for our school district, and we are proud that Alma J. Scholl, Kurt Morris would be all over me right now. Alma J. Scholl Elementary received a 2022 Blue Ribbon School Award, and I'm not going to ask the principal to stand up here while I read this because we may be here half the night. So let me see. 2022 National Blue Ribbon School, Alma J. Scholl Elementary. Whereas the United States Department of Education recognizes Alma J. Scholl Elementary School as a 2022 Blue Ribbon school, celebrating its exceptional efforts to close the opportunity gap and maintain a high level of student achievement. And whereas Alma J. Scholl Elementary is one of just 29 schools in California to receive this designation this year, and one of a few in the United States to receive this designation a second time, and whereas Alma J. Scholl Elementary was recognized for its family-centered approach, which features strong parent-guardian engagement, dedicated teachers who work hard to create several activities for their students, constant lines of communication among its stakeholders, and volunteer spirits embraced by teachers and parents alike. And now, therefore, I, Emmett G. Badar, Mayor Pro Tem John Ebner, Council members Eric Nakano, Ryan A. Vienna, and Eric Weber, do hereby congratulate parents, teachers, staff, and students of Alma J. Scholl Elementary and the Bonita Unified School District, and urge all residents to join us in celebrating an incredible success of our local school and district. In witness thereof, I, Emmett G. Badar, have hereon set my hand and caused the seal of the city of San Dimas to be affixed this 11th day of October. Could you have the principal come forward? And sir, if you'd like to say a few words, please feel free.
Thank you so much. If you don't mind, I'd like to have my staff up here with me because really this Blue Ribbon Award is because of them. So if you guys can please come up with me as well.
Feel free, if you'd like to, take some photos, take all you want. We're here. As long as you guys want to take pictures, have fun.
All right. So good evening. My name is Adam Islami, and I'm principal of Scholl Elementary. Thank you for honoring Scholl this evening for receiving a National Blue Ribbon Award. This prestigious award has been given to Scholl Elementary School for maintaining high levels of student achievement for all students, an effort that is at the heart and core values of Bonita Unified School District, which are equity, mastery, and a focus on results. We appreciate the words of celebration and the acknowledgement of the city on this designation. Our staff works exceptionally hard each day, and to be recognized by the City Council means a great deal. And I also just want to throw a thank you to Ann Horsley. She was the previous principal of Scholl Elementary, and it's based on the foundation that she created at Scholl that we continue to have this success. So on behalf of the Board of Education, our interim superintendent, and the staff and students of Scholl Elementary, thank you for this recognition and accolades. Thank you.
I'll stand back. Congratulations. Thank you.
Thank you.
Are you gonna make a national no homework night? All you have to do is just show up. Okay? Yeah, can we get the board members? Thank you guys for attending and see you tomorrow night.
No, it takes the community.
Thank you. We have a okay, I was going to say, that was yeah, can you send me the shot? I'll send me the shot.
Yeah, I will. Post it on our.
Thank you.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Thank you so much.
Okay, oral communications. Members of the audience are invited to address the city council on any item on this agenda or not on this agenda. Please comment. Public comments will not be taken during each individual item except for public hearing items. Comments on public hearing items will be heard when that item is scheduled for discussion. Under the provisions of the Brown Act, the legislative body is prohibited from engaging in discussion or any item not appearing on the posted agenda. However, your concerns may be referred to staff or set for discussion at a later date. Each speaker will be limited to 3 minutes. During this public hearing, public oral communications, if you're here concerning the matter that the first public hearing adopting a municipal code, multiple family zone, which was continued from 2 weeks ago, the public hearing is closed. So if you would wish to speak to this item, do that during the oral communications time. If you understand what I understand, okay? So this will be the time for you to speak, and it will not be open public hearing during that item number 1. Okay? Madam Clerk?
First speaker is Marilyn Sparks and Sylvia Melendez.
Hello, my name is Marilyn Sparks. I'm the board chair of the San Dimas Chamber and committee chair for the annual San Dimas Beer and Wine Walk.
And hello, my name is Sylvia Melendez. I'm the CEO of the San Dimas Chamber of Commerce. We're here today to thank the community for supporting our highly anticipated 6th annual San Dimas Wine and Beer Walk that took place on Saturday, October the 1st in downtown San Dimas. We would like to thank everyone that made this event possible, including the following: San Dimas, the City of San Dimas, the Public Works Department, event committee members, Golden State Water, Waste Management, Foothill Gold Line, the San Dimas Sheriff's Department, the San Dimas Fire Department Station 64, downtown merchants, vendors, restaurants, breweries, wineries, Dominic Torres from High Point Brewing, chamber members, and all of our hardworking volunteers, including the team at Golden State Water.
We would also like to give a special thank you to Mayor Badar and the council for being so supportive of the event. Although some of you were unable to attend, we appreciate the effort to spread the word, and we brought you some of the swag bags from the event that we gave to Deborah earlier. We would also like to thank the community for supporting this annual event that brings more than 900 ticket holders and countless community members to our area to visit, shop, and enjoy San Dimas. This year was our most successful year to date. We had the most participation than ever before. During the event, we had 27 participating pour stations, 7 restaurants, 2 wineries, 9 breweries, 34 artisans and nonprofit booths, 5 bands, and 3 after-hour locations. The annual Wine and Beer Walk is a fundraiser that assists the Chamber to continue its programming and work towards our organization's mission to foster and promote the growth of the business and professional community while enhancing the quality of life in San Dimas. We incorporate a fun event whilst inviting the community to visit small businesses and nonprofits, experience local restaurants, and connect with business owners and impact the local economy. As a result, we see an increase in foot traffic, awareness of the local businesses, and a positive perspective of what the city has to offer. We anticipate an even better experience next year, as we have already secured several vendors to participate. They reached out to us and said, we want to come back. We urge the council and the community to put Saturday, October 7th, 2023 on your calendar for next year. We've already secured a theme, and we look forward to having you celebrate with us next year. Thank you.
Thank you.
Next speaker is Ann Horsley.
Good evening. I wanted to take an opportunity to personally thank you for having Shoal School here tonight to recognize them for the National Blue Ribbon Award. It's a very prestigious award, and I want you to know that they have spent years working on the curriculum at Shoal, and they're just a wonderful, wonderful staff. Not only did they have extremely high test score performance a number of years ago, which was a qualifying condition pre-pandemic, but they also had to maintain and bring those student scores back after the pandemic. So they just did a tremendous amount of work last year, and we see that they have closed that gap. You know, they talk about it, you'll hear about, you know, kids coming back to school and that they have deficits, but Shoal School has already proven that the program that they have in place really does decrease those and get those kids back on track really right away. And so I did bring blue ribbon cupcakes for them, and they're outside there, and if they didn't eat them all, you're all invited to have a blue ribbon cupcake. Also, just a reminder, I am running for school board, and I want everybody to be out there to vote on November 8th. We're less than a month away, so let's all just be active in our local elections. Thank you. And I think Jim wanted to speak, and he didn't fill a card. Is that okay?
Jim?
So on the same time clock, good evening, welcome, Mr. Mayor and members of City Council, those in the gallery tonight, those watching at home. I'm used to saying welcome, but thanks for having me. There is an election coming up on November 8th. I am a candidate for school board. A little bit different times, and grateful for the opportunity to run for school board once again. Want to encourage each and every one of you to reach out on our social media platforms, get informed, and please reach out to us as candidates if you have questions. And please come out and vote. The ballots are out, so if you vote by mail or absentee, that's democracy in its purest form. So look forward to seeing you at the polls, and look forward to a positive outcome. This is our first election, as you well know from your past election, first election by trustee area. So we'll look forward to see what we see on November 9th. So thanks for your time tonight, and thanks for the recognition. It's a really big deal. Good night. Thanks.
Thank you. And welcome.
Next speaker is Raymond McDonald.
I'm not sure if I'm supposed to be speaking now or because it relates to item 2 during that open part.
No. I speak when the item has been called.
Okay,
Oh,
so then I'll
thank
wait
you, sir.
until item 2.
Yeah.
The next speaker then would be Margo Tannenbaum.
Hello, thanks for having me. I'm representing the San Dimas Public Library tonight. My name is Margo Tannenbaum, and I'm the children's librarian there. So we just wanted to make the community aware of a couple fun programs that we have going on this month in October. First of all, we are able to host again the very popular In and Out cover-to-cover program sponsored by the In and Out chain. This program encourages children to read, and for every 5 books that they read, they can earn a free hamburger or cheeseburger. It's for children ages 4 to 12. Sorry, no adults. We also are sponsoring this month our annual Bookmark contest. That's open for children in kindergarten through 12th grade. They can download an entry form off of our website, or they can come into the branch and get one, and the deadline for that is at the end of October. So we do encourage, if you have any budding artists, for them to come and do a design which could be replicated around the county for us. Just quickly, we have a few other things going on in October as well. We are going to have a really cool teen program where teens are going to dissect owl pellets. We're also starting a new author study program for kids in ages 7 to 12. This month, in honor of October and the spooky season, we're going to be taking a look at Neil Gaiman, who writes for children as well as adults. We also are continuing with our Smarty Pants story time, which is for ages 2 to 5. And our adult book club, which remains really popular and meets once a month at the Senior Center. So for further information, you can check out our website. We also are offering a host of virtual programs through our LA County Library headquarters, and I'm excited to announce that we are joining a consortium of libraries which are bringing quite a lot of prestigious author visits, which you can attend virtually from your home or office. And we're having, for example, one of the CNN anchors, other authors that we wouldn't really be able to afford to bring necessarily to San Dimas, but you can attend these virtually through our website. So check those out as well. And thank you so much for allowing us the time to fill everybody in on what we're doing at the library. Thank you.
Mayor, those are all the speaker cards that have been turned in.
Is there anyone else in the audience who